Hi everyone. Just doing a quick little video on the starting 11 against Brighton and the match preview. After a very disappointing defeat against Sevilla in the Europa League, we now face Brighton in the FA Cup match. Let's get started. My predicted 11. This is the 11 that I think that Eric Ten Hag is gonna pick. So I think he's gonna probably have De Gea in goal, even though he made a lot of mistakes. I think he still gets picked because honestly we don't have anyone else. Wan Bissaka in goal. Wan Bissaka in right back. Centre backs would be Lindelof and Luke Shaw. As you know, Harry Maguire is suspended, so he's not going to be play. Martinez is out for the season, and Rafael Varane is probably out for a few more weeks, maybe out of the season. So those are the only two that we have available. The only thing that he can do, except Lindelof and Shaw, with Maguire being injured, is play Casemiro, um, or else there is no other option. Like McTominay is injured too. So yeah, De Gea right back would be Wan Bissaka, Lindelof, Luke Shaw would be center back, and for left back, I think he's gonna pick Diego Dalot. In the midfield, it's gonna be Casemiro, Ericsson, and Bruno. Um, I think we haven't lost a game where these three players have started. So I'm hoping and praying that this will still continue. So I'm backing these midfield players. And up top, I think it's going to be Anthony, right wing. I think Marshall might still play striker, even though he got subbed off because he was injured. And then I think I'm going to be choosing Marcus Rashford as a left wing. Uh, my prediction. Uh, to be honest, I am more positive than negative, and I still back my team. I'd always want Man United to win, but for this game, I don't know. I'm still gonna say United is gonna win. I'm hoping for 2-1. We have to, like, our midfielders need to carry us. A lot of things can go wrong in this game. So, for example, we only have two centre backs available, Luke Shaw and Lindelof. Luke Shaw is not even a centre back; he's a left back. He's playing a centre back this game, and he is in. He wasn't fit last game, and he almost got an injury last game, so he might not be 100%. And if anything happens to those two, I don't know who comes in for them. McTominay is not going to be there. Maguire is not going to be there. Varane and Martinez is not going to be there either. Right back, I'm confident because Wan Bissaka and Dalot have done good job. But then if something happens to Dalot, then we're hoping that Malacia is fit again. So the squad is really thin. In the midfield, the three that I think he's gonna pick, I think they'll do fine. The only problem would be, well, we do have Sabitzer and Fred that we can bring on. So I think we're fine on in the midfield. Uh, but then we never know. And then up top, Rashford and Martial and Anthony. Anthony is gonna play, and he has done well to be fair this season. But Rashford, just like Luke Shaw, didn't look 100% fit. They both were forced to come on in the second half, like in the 45th minute. I think the original plan would be like to have them introduced by 60, 65, 70th minute, so that they only have to play 20 minutes, but they had to play 45 minutes. So I'm not sure if they're completely fit and ready to start. And even Art and Martial also did something to his leg, thanks to Harry Maguire. But yeah, he looks injured too. So uh, if any of the like if we don't play these three, the only other option is Weghorst and Sancho. I don't want to see them. I really don't want to see them, especially against Brighton. So attack and defense look really weak. Brighton are a good side even without Potter. They have Matoma, McAllister, Danny Welbeck. These guys will cause us trouble. Trust me, uh, especially with our thin squad. What I would even like try and do, like, I'm not the manager, but what I would also like, there could be a tactics where, since we have Sabitzer and Fred in the bench, maybe play Sabitzer as well, and then if needed, rest Martial or Rashford, like whoever isn't fit 100%. Bruno can play in the wing, so that one of them can play striker. I don't want to see that happen. I would rather see like our full strength team, but again, we'll have to see how they train and see how they respond. And I hope they do well. So yeah, I'm going for a. It's in Wembley. They will be turned, like, they will be ready. So I'm hoping. I'd say United win 2-1. So, and I think Bruno hopefully does something special, and Eric Ten Hag does really well, and then this will kick on, and then we keep playing Luke Shaw and Lindelof until our like Varane gets fit, or solutions time for Mr. Ten Hag, I guess.